I was going viral on the internet telling all of you. I said they try and cancel you. If cancellation fails, they try and put you in jail. And if that fails, they kill you. I was saying this last year. I was saying it after I rejected their money. I rejected their money to sell my soul, and I started saying on every podcast, they're gonna hit me with a bullshit case. They're gonna try and put me in jail. And when I got out of jail, I said on every podcast, I'm uncomfortable because I know I'm on my last life. Look what they've done to Trump. Look at it. They canceled him, they deleted him from everything. Nobody cared, it didn't work. They tried to put him in jail, that's failed. Now they killed him. You get 3 lives against these people. The second you've been canceled, next is a case. And if you beat that case, they're gonna put a bullet in you. It happens every time. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. You better pray for Donald Trump because he is fighting evil. You do not want the people who are against Trump in charge of anything, especially not your life. I don't care what you call yourself, Democrat, Republican, no matter what it is. You need to pray for Donald Trump and pray for him right now. He's the last hope for Western civilization as you know it. I promise you that.
This is the shocking moment. Chaos erupted at Donald Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
You can hear several pops and see the former president grabbing his ear, ducking for cover behind the podium. Secret Service agents rushing the stage, surrounding Trump, shielding him, taking him down to the ground. The screaming crowd looking on in horror. A short time later, agents carefully lifting the former president up.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
Blood clearly seen on his face, Trump pumping his fist. Agents whisking the former president off the stage, down the stairs to a waiting armored SUV, rushing him to a local medical center.
We heard what we appeared to be gunfire coming. The former president was rushed off the stage. Right now, we're at Secret Service. He's being escorted into his vehicle. This was a chaotic moment that just played out right here in Pennsylvania. People running and rushing to the ground as they heard those apparent shots fired.
Then pandemonium, thousands of people running for cover.
Unbelievable.
Tonight, the Trump campaign releasing a statement saying the former president is fine and being checked out at a local medical facility. Donald Trump Jr. telling ABC News he spoke to his father, who remains in the hospital, and described Trump as in good spirits, saying he remains under observations.
Just hours ago, this area was lined with Trump supporters. They entered that tent right there to be screened by Secret Service, going through metal detectors, their belongings detected. Now, this is the space where you have Trump supporters that are leaving.
So, these are very interesting times to be alive, my brothers and sisters. Now watch this. There's a lot of things actually that has been unveiling just after the Trump assassination attempt. It is an assassination attempt. And what you should understand, number one, is that the media has successfully divided the nation. America has successfully been divided. You guys are far divided. All because of politics. America is straight up divided. Now here's the thing. After this assassination attempt upon Trump, even so now, that much more is Trump now receiving endorsements from billionaires. Even more billionaires are now jumping on board to endorse President Trump. The richest man in the world right now, Elon Musk, owner of SpaceX, owner of Tesla, and owner of Twitter, now called X. Elon Musk made a tweet saying he fully endorses Trump. And after him, another billionaire also then goes and puts his statement out for the public, saying he endorses Trump for presidency. And then Andrew Tate goes out as well and makes
Look
this
what they've
video.
done to Trump. Look at it. They canceled him, they deleted him from everything. Nobody cared, it didn't work. They tried to put him in jail, that's failed. Now they killed him. You get 3 lives against these people. The second you've been canceled, next is a case. And if you beat that case, they're gonna put a bullet in you. It happens every time. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. You better pray for Donald Trump because he is fighting evil. You do not want the people who are against Trump in charge of anything, especially not your fucking life. I don't care what you call yourself, Democrat, Republican, no matter what it is. You need to pray for Donald Trump and pray for him right now. He's the last
Here's the
hope
thing.
for Western civilization as you know it. I promise you that.
When you look at these things, brothers and sisters, look, first of all, the guy who is identified as the shooter, 20-year-old guy, what a way to waste your life away. Just surrender your life and just, it's all in vain. There are people who I know, you know, I'm not even going to mention names or even try to give hints, but there's people who I know in America who are saying, oh, they missed him. Are you serious? Are you that completely like out of your brain? Why would you wish death upon anyone? Why would you even, how don't you have sympathy for life? How don't you have sympathy? I don't. And in terms of like, even Biden, I wouldn't even want Biden to even like be assassinated. I wouldn't even want anyone in government to be, you know, taken down. I wouldn't want that. I would never, ever in my life would this ever even enter my mind to even wish death upon anyone. But there's people in America, many of them, who are like, oh man, I can't believe he missed. He had one job and he missed. Are you serious? This is what crazy news network CNN has done. CNN has successfully divided you people. You've been divided by your own media. The biggest media stations in the world have deceived the American people, have divided them. Seeds of separation and seeds of division have been put in your midst, thanks to your media. Now here's the thing. One thing that we have to understand is this. Remember that the Constitution is going to be put on trial. The amendments are going to be put on trial. And there's a reason why I'm saying that. Right now, the Second Amendment is going to be talked about a lot more. You are bound to hear a conversation be brought up, coming up, about gun control. You are going to hear that. The right to bear arms, that itself is going to be challenged. Now we're talking about Trump himself even being challenged by that. You understand? Being brought, that's going to be a very strong talk for campaign of a campaign, whether people should still have the right to bear arms and those things. Of course, it's in the amendments. It's in the Second Amendment where people have the right to bear arms. But then you have these kind of events. This is going to spark conversation whether gun control laws should be implemented to regulate who can and should and should not, you know, hold firearms. All of these things. It's going to be brought in the talks. And when these things are being brought into the talks, you know very well that this is actually a challenge to the Constitution. It's a challenge to we the people. And if it works out that the Second Amendment should be compromised, maybe they may not try to do away with it completely, but they may try to compromise it. If you are able to compromise in one aspect of the Constitution in any way, shape, or form, you have compromised all of them. You have compromised all of them. All the amendments, it's a dominoes effect. You take one, you take all of them. You can't just take one and not affect the other. It's a dominoes effect. It's a dominoes effect. That much more now, people are going to vote for Trump. And you can clearly see how Trump, even after he was being shot, people are praising him. People are praising him right now. I understand. Yeah, obviously he just survived. I'm happy that he survived. I'm happy that, that the Lord protected him. The Lord's hand has been upon Trump to protect him. God's hand protected Trump so that he would not get a direct bullet in his head. So yes, that is there. The Lord's hand protected him. Why? Because he has a work to do. Now, just because he has a work to do, does that mean that the work that he has to do is going to be is going to actually bring people back to God? Is it something that is going to save? Is Trump the savior of America? What did Andrew Tate say? Andrew Tate said Trump is the last effing hope. As he says, he is the last hope of America. He is the last hope of the Western civilization. People are literally now putting their trust and their hope all in Trump. That Trump is the one who is going to save America. Trump is the one who is going to save the Western civilization. Trump is the savior. Literally, that is what they are saying. Is Trump going to save America? Is Trump the savior of America? No. But is he going to be used? Every single leader that comes on stage, they were allowed to be there by the hand of God. Only the hand of God. I do believe that Trump is not finished yet. Trump is coming back. I do believe that Trump is coming back to presidency. That's my own opinion. Trump is coming back for presidency. And I do believe that when Trump comes back for presidency, I do believe that America is going to move in a different direction, where you might very well see a much more stronger union of church and state. Observe, just see what happens. Let's just see what happens as time goes by. You're going to see things all unveil. But that's the thing. Right now, his campaign is booming because of this event. Rightfully so. It will boom some more. And Joe Biden, he's completely like just plummeting. Kamala Harris is not even anywhere in the talks. Nobody cares about Kamala Harris. Nobody cares about her. Nobody cares to even put her in. Most likely, we're probably going to see Michael Obama be like the last line of defense of the Democrats to go and stand up against Trump. Michael Obama would most likely, I'm just saying, it most likely might be Michael Obama who might go and stand up. But as it is right now, Trump is the one who's leading the polls. Trump is leading the polls. In all things, brothers and sisters, do not be fooled by the things going on the news. Even now, what we should understand is that the nation of America is fallen, and the people are divided. The people of America are so scattered abroad. They themselves are ununited. America is not united whatsoever. America is divided. And because there's a huge, vast division, even so now men are going to be looking to other men for salvation. Meanwhile, they should be looking up to heaven above, to Jesus Christ. Do not put your trust in Trump to think that he is the savior of America and that he is going to make America great again. America is beyond repair. America cannot be fixed. America is beyond the point of fixing. America's time is up. I do believe that it's a trap even now for people to start to rally behind Trump and to stand up and say, now I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm going to make sure that we do whatever we can to put him in office. All because of this event. This event is a huge blessing for the Trump campaign. Now many people are going to say Trump is the right one for the job. Don't fall for the trap. Put your trust in the Most High. America itself cannot be fixed by men. Do not put your trust in men to fix America. Did God protect Trump and preserved his life that he should not die? I do believe that the hand of the Most High is upon all events that transpire here on earth, which means I do believe that he protected Trump. But at the same time also, I'm going to make you think here, brothers and sisters. Make sure you understand, if you want, in this day and age, if you want to put somebody that you want people to vote for, villainize him. Villainize him and attack him, send everybody against him, and let him overcome the odds. The whole world will flock after him. Don't get caught up in the deception that is waiting for the whole world. Do not get caught up. It's time for us to think wisely and think carefully through everything here. Don't jump on the Trump bandwagon just because everybody's jumping on it. Don't be a follower just as the majority of people are moving. Do not follow the crowd. Don't move with the wave.